rewind a few months. I did a video on what my hopes and expectations were for FIFA 20 at E3 back in June. It's fair to say I was a bit pessimistic due to feeling let down in previous entries. Being the sort of gamer who values playing solo over online gaming, the last few years haven't been kind to me, especially when talking FIFA. Though we did have the journey mode, which I did thoroughly enjoy, I still felt constantly let down year after year when playing my favourite mode, career mode. Then E3 happened.
You already know that Volta Football is a new way to play, returning football to the street. FIFA to the streets. You like that? All right, now for those of you who missed it.
It's fair to say that my pessimism soon turned into outright anger after EA dropped very little information outside of the return to FIFA Street, also known as Volta Football, and even less when it came to actually showing off any gameplay. The fact any talk of career mode was completely ignored sent me into rants. Rants where I foolishly claimed I may not purchase EA's annual installment this year. I'm fed up with them putting FIFA Ultimate Team for anything else, blah 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 blah. Although this is all true, I was left with a little lifeline, as EA promised career mode information the following month in July. July came and went, and we got nothing. In fact, the only FIFA related news we had was that they had lost the license for Juventus to rivals PES 2020, and the old lady of football would not be gracing the game this year. Yeah, I was raging. Just ask my PS Pod co-host Javi. I was all but done with my once beloved footballing franchise. Then, something surprising happened. EA announced their career mode details, and I changed my tune quicker than Ronaldo can put away a penalty from the spot. And who says footy fans are fickle, huh? I'm sure most of you FIFA lovers out there know all about the new career mode details, but I want to go over them again anyway because I'm excited for once. First feature I want to touch on is Creator Manager. I'm not actually sure if that's the official name, but I'm sticking with it. We can finally create our own manager however we like. Gone are the days of picking one of the sad looking ready-made avatars that all seem to be based on Steve Bruce. I can be me. My only gripe is that this is a relatively simple addition that we really should have had years ago, but hey, I'm starved and I'll take whatever I can get at this point. Now let's talk about how we're going to be well and truly spoiled. Player morale. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, player morale. This is music to my ears. Managing player morale is nothing new to us who have played Football Manager over the years, but to see it make an appearance in a FIFA game is something I've craved for many years. You'll communicate with your team through a messenger app where you'll be fully responsible for keeping every player happy. Did you decide to drop a player? Then expect to explain why when they drop you a text to moan and groan about how you promised them they'd be a first team regular. Not only that, but talk about a player in the wrong sort of way in a press conference and expect that player to react positively or negatively depending on how that player likes to be treated. This sort of thing adds a whole new layer to career mode that easily doubles the enjoyment for a nutcase like myself. Oh, did I just brush over press conferences? That's right, we have press conferences. Yes, we've had them in the past, but it's been nothing more than a few options on a screen full of text. Now, inspired by Journey Mode, we'll have a fully fleshed out press conference with your creative manager answering the media front and centre. It's a small touch, yes, but it's a welcome one. Last, but certainly not least, is dynamic player potential. Now this one is for the hardcore career players out there. Those of us who have high expectations of a young star only to find they're capped at a 75 overall rating. Those of us who couldn't help but sign an aging Zlatan Ibrahimovic just to see his stats plummet the minute he hits the age of 32. Well, those days are thankfully in the past. Got an older player who you want to see play at a high level for longer? Then play them in every game. Train them right, keep their morale high, and they'll be just fine. Want to save a bit of money by signing a youngster with very little potential? You can do just that, and with the same proper treatment, that kid could still go on to be a world beater. This dynamic player potential really does change everything, especially for those wanting a long-term career save. All in all, these additional features to career mode have lit a fire in me that I haven't felt for a long time with FIFA. Whereas this time last month, I was expecting to be playing through the same worn out career mode with Piemonte Calcio, the fake Juventus. I have now done a complete 180 as I find myself counting down the days until I can finally get my hands on the new career mode, regardless of if Juventus are in the game or not. Now, I realise this could all backfire if these features aren't all they promise to be, but if EA can live up to their promise, then I commend them. Roll on September. PS, I'll just keep quiet when they announce FIFA Ultimate Team details. It's probably for the best. Thank you for watching. Remember, for all the latest news and reviews, to check out respawning.co.uk. And, if you can't get enough of us, make sure to check out our podcasts. They can be found on Spotify, Stitcher, and iTunes. And, if you want to be an absolute hero, please check out our Patreon page at patreon.com/respawning. Anything you can give helps us out a lot, and we appreciate it dearly. For more ramblings on FIFA, make sure to check out some of my older videos right here on Respawning's YouTube channel. And while you're there, make sure to check out our other awesome videos. I've been Mikey. I'll see you next time.